Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine, and we are here at the Made in Korea booth. Aving.net has put together this awesome spot for companies in South Korea. I don't know if it's North Korea and South Korea, but definitely South Korea companies to show off their wares at CES 2019. And as they're trying to break into markets and stuff like that. We got 8 companies that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the first 4 companies as a walkthrough, and then of course we'll go through the next 4 companies in the second video. So let's get started. We're going to start with this one right here. It's IPPIMS, and basically this is a company that is working with patents, and the idea is simple. They are talking with companies like, let's say I have a patent for, I don't know, this lanyard right here. And there's somebody in South Korea that has a patent for this lanyard, similar patents. The idea is it's a negotiator that will talk between me and that person in Korea to see, so if I want to enter into that market, I can do so legally and without stepping on any toes. Because we all want to make money in the end. We all want our intellectual properties to be well known wherever we go. So what this does is they negotiate with these clients, so they have a working relationship, especially when you're talking languages. I mean, I know a little bit of Korean, but I would not want to hold I cannot hold a good conversation with anybody in Korea except to say, 감사합니다. That's pretty much it for me, but you get the idea. So this company is working right now. They just started up, so they're working in South Korea. There's a lot of talk, of course, with working with North Korea, because there's probably a lot of patents in North Korea that we don't know about just yet. And then if that trade market opens up, we'll be able to find out some cool innovations over there. And then we would talk to these people to see how our patents would work with their patents, especially if you improve an item that you know came from another country. You add a pin to the lanyard, for example, then you can add to the patent and go from there. So that is IP&PIMS. Next up, we have Chang Dae Technology. This is about blockchain. This is actually about working with companies to create with real estate transactions, allow you to work in other countries, to work with people that want to look for properties you might have in other countries and allow them to work back and forth and go from there. It, of course, goes through blockchain, so when you're talking about Korean won versus US dollars, then you don't have those translation issues right there. It's an IoT application which includes GIS. And you have to forgive me because my blockchain knowledge is down to here. I'm working on that right now. So it's a business-to-business supply chain management type situation. And that is Chang Dae Tech. Next up is we have Big Pictures. This is a training simulator for big industrial equipment. Now they have forklifts, and they have bigger type industrial equipment. And the idea is that you would train on this type of simulator. Now, what the cool thing about this is, and I was talking to him about it, this is something that you could actually put into your home. I mean, granted, this system is something that they lease out, and would take it would cost you about $15,000 to rent out. But imagine having a simulator at home just for fun, or a gaming system. I mean, this would be a perfect gaming rig for some people. They built all the hardware, and they have the hardware. They can sell the hardware modular from what I saw on the catalog. And you basically, if you're looking to get into doing some industrial as your job, getting the training, this might be what you're using for your training in the future. And their plan is they're working in South Korea, and their plan is to grow into other markets internationally. Finally, we have Protostar right here, and this is a share space. So when I was in South Korea last month, I was in an area where they had a lot of malls, but a lot of those malls had a lot of empty office space, business space. What this company is doing is they're building an application so you can do like an Airbnb type of situation where you can rent out that space for a short-term time. So these real estate companies have tenants when they don't have anybody on a long-term basis. Their plan is to go, once they get the international translators going in the app, to actually go into international businesses. And of course, work in the United States, work in Europe, work in Russia, work in wherever their app can be found on networks. So this is Protostar, and a brand new company from South Korea. And of course, that's the first 4 in this this 8-company look into made in Korea. My friends over at aving.net, thank you for inviting me to come and talk with these companies. Of course, it was very easy while we were at CES 2019. A lot of companies like this come overseas to show what they're doing and see, kind of test what it would work in the US market. So we got another video just like this. We got 4 more companies, so check that out. We'll have the link in the show notes. Go over to geekazine.com. Go over to youtube.com/geekazine, and go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. Click that bell for notification on the next one. And until then, you guys geek out and take care.